right. Well, without further ado, shall we start?
I think we should get started.
Okay.
Great. Well, just to start off as an introduction, my name is Jordan. I'm an account executive here at Pop Promos. I've been here for 3 years in January, so coming up on that nice anniversary.
Love that. And I'm Katie Swinburn. I'm a VP of sales here at Pop Promos. And I'm coming up on 10 years, not to age myself, but yes, 10 years.
Very exciting. Basically today we would just like to talk about our new Wilson and Reilly leather line.
Yes.
And go over some frequently asked questions that we've been receiving, and a sneak peek maybe.
Maybe not an image, but maybe you could put an image in your head.
Nice tidbit.
Yeah. So we're going to start with an unboxing. Jordan's going to have it over here. This is actually something that's available to all of you guys to request. So if you are interested, go ahead and put your email address in the chat, and your dedicated account rep will follow up with you after the webinar to make sure we get your shipper number and the best address. And yeah, without further ado, shall we?
So this is our nice branded Wilson and Reilly mailer box, a nice full color option, but inside, as soon as you open it up, sorry, I'm losing it here. There are a few different options in here. So I will have Katie start with our key ring.
Key ring. This one's hard to see, so I wanted to show you this one. You'll see here, this has an all over deboss imprint. So this is a really nice option when it comes to decorating method of this product itself. But again, this is our key ring. This is one of my favorite items that we've launched, just given the price point on this and the perceived value and the ROI itself. People will continuously use this all the time. I have one of these on my keys, my car keys, so I can always find it. And yeah, let's see what else was in that box.
So also in this box, we have our nice leather coaster set. The base price actually comes in a set of 4, just like this, and it is a nice deboss in the center. You get a set of 4 in here, but you can also elevate it a step further and get it into this nice custom holder, which is in the exact same color as the coasters. So a nice set here. What I love about most of our leather, all of our leather products, is they're a nice unisex gift, so you can really hit everyone on your holiday list this year, whether it's gifting or employee appreciation. Great items. I would love to receive these.
Totally. And I know that we failed to mention one of the best selling points on this product itself is that all of this is PMS color match. So I don't know if anyone has been to our previous webinars, but that has been something that we've always talked about. This is the first of the kind in the industry. No one else is doing PMS matched leather, the whole thing itself. So I just want to point that tidbit out. And another one, we'll go over it as well, but I'm sure everyone's dying to know, what is the minimum order quantity that you have to order, Jordan?
100 units.
Can you believe it? 100 units.
100 units, a great low minimum product, but for a high-end retail offering. And like we said, this kit that you're receiving, if you would like to receive it, is a few $100s worth of leather products. So it's a great opportunity to check those out. And for people who are still chiming in, if you want to drop your email address in the chat to have your dedicated rep loop back in to receive one of these kits, those are what the email addresses are for. So to Katie, I will let you explain my favorite leather product.
I mean, I think it's everyone's. It's a notebook. It comes with completely 100% recycled paper. So it's super elevated. There's imprint on the front. You can have an imprint on the back. You can also imprint inside. So really the possibilities are endless when it comes to this, but look how like vibrant this red is when it comes to PMS color matching. It's just an item that someone will continuously use. We actually have the ability of sending you additional notepads to go in here too. But we also have people in our office that just take a smaller notepad and put it in here themselves, and it works just as fine because people are just blowing through the paper.
I know. And lastly is our pouch, and I'm telling everyone, you have to get some of these samples in your hands because the softness of this leather is unmatched, and we've all done the smell test. It smells amazing.
Yes, it smells like new car.
I love it. So it's just, this is our pouch. We're so funny. But the leather itself is honestly so soft, and especially on the pouches, it's a very, very high-end product. The great thing about our pouches and any of the leather products that are zippered are YKK zippers. And you can even take it a step further, and you can actually have the color of the zipper pull a different color, which is great. You can add some debossing on there as well.
Hard to see, but
a
it's
nice
there.
Little add-on there. So I highly recommend requesting one of these kits just so you can touch and feel it for yourself. It works. The sample kits, I think, sell themselves
totally
better than we do. So
yeah. Although I feel like we're on QVC.
I do feel like we're in PVC. We have time for a caller, Brian?
Yeah. And we're gonna share our screen here. We have a little like client-friendly flyer that we just wanted to walk through and show you guys. And then we will get to some frequently asked questions. Can everyone see our screen? Brian, can you see it? Perfect.
Brian is our behind the scenes guru in here.
Yes.
Marketing team.
If I blow it up, is it still fitting? Perfect.
There we go.
Okay, so just going through this, I just want to show you a few of the other items that you haven't seen. I kind of held up some of the flat pouches that we have. We also have coin pouches, gusseted pouches, and the dot kit.
And the mouse.
Oh,
We can
mouse pad, yeah. Beautiful. What did you say your client said about the dot kit?
Oh, my client, I love her to death. She said when she takes the dot kit with her to travel, she feels extra bougie. So we love that.
How could you not want to feel extra bougie?
So just diving into some of the products we covered, but this just gives you a little bit more in-depth look to what we have as far as product offerings. Again, these are completely Pantone matched leather products, all with a deboss, so it can only be a one deboss, but we do have the option to extend that deboss to different locations. Like we said, on the zipper pull, on the docket handle, if you want to do a step and repeat design all over some of the products, it's a really great elevated look while still capturing your branding, but not also giving up that retail-esque of the product.
Totally. I lost my train of thought.
Just with these products too,
Yeah.
I mean, again, they're great for unisex. We do want to get into some of the frequently asked questions that we are asked. But again, the touch and feel of this product, I think, is what is going to drive it home the most.
Yeah.
And we all have samples here at the office of the notebook, the mouse pad. So these are tried and true by us on the sales team.
And
so.
we are our biggest critics. The only other thing that I had that brain fart was this is actually available for you guys to then share with your clients. It's client friendly. We also have available options with pricing on it as well. So if you also want this, we will send this out when we do everyone's follow-up. So just FYI.
Yep.
And then here's one of the questions. What are the add-ons that are available, Jordan?
So the base price of the products includes a 3-inch deboss in one location. However, we do have the option for an all over deboss, as you can see on the right of your screen.
All right,
All
you hear
right,
that?
left of the screen. It's a nice way to elevate the branding there a little bit. And we can take it a few steps further with that nice retail-esque vibe. We can do some hang tags on there. We can add a zipper deboss to give it another touch of branding. It looks excellent. And we have a few options here too, I think, in the sample kit that has the zipper deboss and the all-over deboss. So
It does.
great retail.
I'm just gonna go back to this beautiful page. Our marketing team did a stand-up job of putting together super retail inspired images. So again, if you want any of this single image, reach out to your rep and they'll be able to send that out to you.
And this catalog is completely client friendly too. So there's no pop branding on there. It's completely branded to Wilson and Reilly. So as soon as you receive it, it's good to send off directly to your clients.
We love that. We love to make it easy for you guys.
Just to make it simple.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into some of the frequently asked questions, and Brian, interrupt us if there's some more that come through, and we'll get this party started.
We'll tackle them.
What makes Wilson and Reilly leather one of a kind? So as I mentioned earlier, we truly believe that this is the one of a kind in the industry when it comes to PMS color matching. They're also made of full grain leather, the highest quality that you could possibly achieve, more durable, a natural beauty of fine leather. And smooth and soft. Again, I think as Jordan said, like you really have to touch it and like feel it to really understand like how good of a quality this product is. And then just retail level quality. I know we say that a lot with all of our items, but like disregard everything I ever said about our products being retail. This is super retail.
It's a great coverage there.
Yeah.
Another question that we asked too is how exactly do you Pantone match your leather? How does that work? So we've developed a technique using a Napa leather dyeing process. This just allows for full coverage all over the entirety of the leather without compromising the look of it. And despite its natural texture, it kind of hides that a little bit without giving up that look of leather. So it's a nice smoother option, but it still looks and feels and smells like leather. So.
Totally. And I think going inside with that, a question that we always get asked about and super important to us is this responsibly sourced? The short answer is yes, but we actually are a gold certified supplier with LWG, which is Leather Working Group. The Leather Working Group, their main like one of their big drivers is to make sure that everything that they're making is a meaningful change in the industry. So being at the gold level is the top level. So we pride ourselves on that. And I find that to be something that one of my clients always talk about. But yeah.
Yep. And it's a nice auditing process that we have to go through in order to achieve that. So
Yes.
rest assured that that is all taken care of. on our end.
Yes.
Next is production time. Is how long can you expect for production? And with
Dying question, I'm
it's a
sure.
great question. So up to 2,000 units of any of the products in the leather line, it is 27 working days. And then if you have higher quantities, we just ask that you confirm with your dedicated rep, just due to the process of the leather itself. Higher quantities has a little bit longer production time, but we can work with you to get them in your client's hands as soon as possible.
Yeah. The products themselves are super time intensive. So, there's a lot of hands-on here. This is being sewn by hand. So, it's not going to be turned around in 15 days. Unfortunately, we would love to do that for you guys. But know that we are making this as fast as humanly possible. And as something that COP always tries to do is work on dwindling our production time down. So as this is a new item for us, 27 working days is pretty firm on that right now.
Yep. And really the last thing that we want to touch on, Katie, is why choose leather? Why should I buy this from you?
I mean, aside from something like this being something that you could have forever, so long lasting, it's impactful. If an employee gets this, or if someone hands this out, they're going to be like, this is something that I will keep forever. So your ROI is going to be there. They're going to see the logo on the notebook and think back, okay, that client, what can I do for them today? And then our leather is a byproduct of other animal industries, which means it's ethically used. And it's always something that, sustainability is something that people always are talking about. Whilst this isn't a sustainable product, it's an ethical product.
Perfect.
And just to make sure that people heard us, our MOQ on this item is 100 units per piece. So just wanted to bring that up again.
Yeah.
And we're going to look to Brian and tell us, what are some of the questions people are asking?
Do we offer any fanny packs?
Wow, we do. Not in leather yet. But we have a recycled canvas fanny pack, which is actually full color. I don't think we have any in this room, but if you go on our website and type in fanny pack, you'll definitely see that available.
But leather fanny pack.
But
Something
is that a product? Maybe. Always email your rep and suggest products.
Can we create a holiday kit, or do you have holiday options?
Yeah. So actually, the box that if you were asking for a sample kit you received, we can actually make a kit. So you can take 2 items, you can take 1 item, you can take 1 leather item and a beanie. Really the possibilities are endless when it comes to kitting. But if you go on our website, we have outlined a few different executive kits or desk kits or
Warm weather kits. So
again, possibilities are really endless when it comes to that. But we are big proponents on pushing kits because we think like when you give a little gift that encompasses like multiple products, it's just like chef's kiss.
we love it. It's
Yeah.
a great question.
If we place an order tomorrow, will it be in time for the holidays?
Yeah, so I believe
We have
27 working days.
We have a holiday cutoff timeline, and if you want to confirm that with your dedicated rep, depending on the quantity that you're ordering and the product itself, your dedicated rep can confirm that timeline for you.
Yes. If my math is correct, which I think I'm okay at it, with an order tomorrow, we're looking at about a 12/12 ship date from Philadelphia.
Does it ship direct from India or from your domestic office?
It ships from Philadelphia.
Can the boxes be printed in Pantone as well?
So they're printed in CMYK, but we always are trying to print as close as possible. So we do call out Pantone colors when it comes to printing on the boxes. Yes.
And it's a complete all over outside full color print.
Yeah.
So
And
outside print.
also includes shred that's
in the bottom of it.
so you can see the shred in there. So sorry.
Cute.
Losing it.
Do we have a paper catalog?
We don't. We have just tried to go away with that with doing everything, paper, but everything's available online. We're living in a digital world, so we find that to be the easiest way to get our message across.
Can I have a PDF presentation to send to my clients?
You sure can. And I don't know how we didn't talk about this. Virtuals. Oh, we do virtuals day in and day out. Biggest seller. So if you want to see something with your client's logo on it, we can put it in a pitch deck, or we can send you something like we saw on the screen. That's totally.
And if you want something with your personal logo on it and to send it out in an email campaign or put it on LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook, we can always brand some flyers with your company branding as well.
True that.
can they be kitted with other pop items?
They can.
So all the kitting is handled here domestically. So if your client would like to order a winter wearable plus a leather dot kit plus a silicone bracelet, they can
Love
totally do that. We can put it together in one kit.
Yep.
Amazing. Any other questions before we wrap anything up? And again, if you are interested in receiving information about the sample kit or you have questions about leather, please drop your email address in that chat. We are going to follow up and loop you in with your dedicated rep here so we can get some samples in your hands and hopefully get started on some projects.
Yay. And thank you guys for being so interactive. I really appreciate people asking questions and enjoying this time.
57 chats. I think
Yeah.
it's a record.
I honestly, I really think it is. I'd love to do this again. Okay, perfect.
Thank you all so much for attending and happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays.